Hey all you fellow YouTubers, it's me, the Amanda Man, coming to you from our room yet again. I know it'd be kind of weird for you to be watching this video now versus in the past whenever I've made videos out in my den area. I just decided to make this one video in my room again. In this video I kind of want to talk to you about something that has been really ticking me off. I mean, it really has been ticking me off. Well, some guy thinks that he's entitled to say whatever he wants to me and send me harassing messages. No, it's not harassing. The correct English pronunciation is like harassing, I think. So I'll just say harassing. But so this guy's been sending me harassing comments, and it really ticks me off because this is YouTube. It's self-expression. Popularity to me isn't anything. It's the content of your videos. Like, I like to watch this one guy on YouTube, I'm not going to say his name, that a lot of people for some reason really, really hate. Some people, not everybody. There are a lot of people who do like him. But I like him. I think his videos are cool. It's the content of the videos, not the popularity. To me, it isn't. And some people are like, well, so I want to kind of talk to you about the main hate messages that I've gotten, my response to them. Hopefully those haters are watching this video so that they know, so that they can hear this response to their messages. One of the very first ones I got that I can really remember was by this one guy. This was I guess you could consider it a hate message. There's this one guy, it was on a video about something about some kids smoking marijuana, why it didn't get removed from YouTube when it did, I have no idea. It did eventually get removed from YouTube. I did search that video again and it was not up, and I'm very, very glad that that video got removed, because that is not YouTube material in my view. It turns out one of the guys, one of the people on there, I wrote, marijuana's bad or something like that, or they shouldn't be doing that, and so one guy's like, oh, well, you're an idiot. Marijuana's better for you than cigarettes and all that. And it's like, really? No, it isn't. If you actually look at what the plant has in it, just the plant, not all the other stuff they mix into it, drug dealers and all that, but just the plant itself has hallucinogens, so stuff that'll make you daydream all the time, make you see things you're not supposed to, make your draw distance go crazy. It has a larger number of carcinogens, so cancer-causing substances, and it's just bad for you. It's been proven to be worse than cigarettes. So why they wrote those messages, and wrote me some really mean messages afterwards saying, well, you need to get some better websites. You need to go and do some real research on it than just getting stuff from AboveTheInfluence.com. It's like, well, first of all, they do a lot of research on it. Don't you think that they have some connection with CDC or something? I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have connections with labs and all those people who have done experiments on these chemicals and on these substances, and they have been proven that they carry benzene or DDD or whatever. I don't know. They probably wouldn't carry DDD, because DDD's synthetic, but I don't know. Or DDT, sorry, DDT. So another one I got was shortly afterwards was another guy. Well, no, never mind. I won't go into that one. It really wasn't a hate messages. It was more of an informing. He didn't say anything mean. And then one of the big ones was from this one guy, 1S Fent, I think his name was. He sent me some really mean messages because he's racist against Russians for whatever reason, I don't know. But he's extremely racist against Russians. So, I went on there and I just told him, like, well, why, you're so racist, or actually, no, I wrote racist turd. I called him a racist turd because he's so racist. He says he hates people because of their race, because of the color of their skin. So I'm just like, well, why are you such a racist turd and all that? And then he comes back on me, and then he says, F your family, sucker, or something like that. And I wrote him several messages back, about like, what, you sound like a 2-year-old talking with that kind of mouth. And then he wrote a whole bunch of stuff on my channel page, and I removed every one of those messages. He wrote like 3 of them. I can't even remember. He's just like, oh, well, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to shoot you and all that stuff. Well, I blocked him after that, but I wasn't going to keep him on my page much longer, or keep him accessible to me much longer, so I just blocked him. And then, like, shortly after that, maybe a month or so after that, maybe a little bit less, this other guy, Alva0908, I already talked about his in previous videos, but he was sending stuff. He was like, oh, well, your videos are gay, you're gay, fat kid, get a life, and all that stuff. It's like, well, first of all, I have a life. And then the only videos he had on his account were RuneScape videos, and RuneScape was popular in, like, at least here in the United States. He was from Peru, or at least that's what it said. Here in the United States, RuneScape mainly loses its popularity after, like, the 2nd grade. I don't know anyone my age anymore that plays RuneScape. I mean, all the people that I know that play RuneScape are, like, my brother's friends. And my brother is in 3rd grade, my younger brother. So, I don't get that. I mean, he's only, like, 5.5 years younger than me. No, he's 5.5 years younger than me, and he doesn't play RuneScape. I don't play RuneScape. None of my friends play RuneScape. So you really can't be telling me to get a life if you're still playing RuneScape. But enough with that. Then he sent me some more messages. He's like, oh yeah, I'm selling this and all that, and you should go get a life and all that. And then I sent him like a paragraph long response saying, I'm not taking this from some 10-year-old kid, because his account said he was 20. Do I think he's 20? No, he's not 20. So he's like, oh, well, so I sent him a message back, and he never sent me anything afterwards. Hopefully he finally got the picture through his head. It was his little bitty pea-sized brain, maybe. Hopefully he now realizes that I'm not going to be paying, I'm not just going to be, I don't entertain comments like that. I don't entertain language like that. So, I'm not taking it from him anymore. If he wants to send me a message, he's just asking for a message himself. A message back. Oh, and then there was this other guy. He actually sent it to me yesterday, or at least I got it yesterday. He said, your head looks like a Malteser. What the heck? Where'd you get that? I mean, really, where'd you get that? If you don't know what a Malteser is, I had no idea what a Malteser is. Apparently it's a worldwide confectionery thing, but I've never heard of it here in the United States. A Malteser is like a chocolate malt ball. You may know them better as Whoppers, but they're 2 separate brands, but they're like chocolate malt balls, you know. He said, your head resembles a Malteser. First of all, my head does not resemble, sorry, can't speak today. My head does not resemble a Malteser. I have checked in the mirror plenty of times, and my head is not a perfect sphere, and it is also not chocolate covered. Sorry to say, but it's not exactly a Malteser. So, why he sent me that, I don't know. So then I sent him a message back, because it was a comment request. Half of these are comment requests. And he said, and I sent a message back, I'm like, do you really think I'm going to accept your comment? Because on that video I was talking about Modern Warfare 3, I wasn't talking about Maltesers or anything, or candy or anything related to it, and he's like, and then he sent me a message back, and he was like, F off and die in a hole or something like that. No, he said F off and die or something. Yeah, I think that's what he said, F off and die. Now, first of all, where'd he get that from? First of all, well, first he was just sending me demeaning comments, and then he turns around telling me to F off and die. Really? That doesn't sound like a very kind thing to say to anybody. It doesn't sound like a very grown-up thing. Heck, if you're watching this, NGU Mercenary 95, that's his name, NGU Mercenary 95. If you're watching this, NGU Mercenary 95, you sound like a 2-year-old in your comments. You sound like a little bitty kid that just learned what the F word was, and you just don't. And it sounds like you don't know how to speak proper English. despite the fact that he's from the United Kingdom, which is kind of ironic. But yeah. So he sends me that, and another guy who put on my page, he's like, oh, you have 94 views or something like that, or no, 94 uploads, and you only have 3 subscribers. You know, give it up or something like that. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna give it up. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to give it up. I have been on YouTube since, oh God, I've been on YouTube since 2009 sometime, like mid 2009. To me, it's way too early to give up. I've only been making videos for a year now. That may be surprising you. Well, no, over about a year and 2 months. Now, I know that may be a little bit surprising, but look at my very first video I uploaded sometime last year in 2010. I don't really know what month it may have been sometime in the summer, so I really don't know. But look back at all those videos. All those videos I made all those months ago. I can't give up now. I just can't. It really wasn't a hate comment, though. He was just like, oh, well, you should probably give it up. But I'm not going to give it up. I can't give it up now. Oh, and then another guy sent me a message. It was on my At the Homecoming Parade Part 2 video. It was the video of me at the Homecoming Parade. He's like, oh, who cares about cars passing by? First of all, they're not cars, they're floats. And second of all, who cares? Well, thousands of spiritual students who attend the school that I go to. Yeah, there are tons of people out there who care. Tons of people who care. Tons of people who care about these. Tons of people who do actually care about the video I recorded most of it. I didn't record the very last people, but the very last people, I forgot what they were. I think more football players, but the most of it was football players. But so thousands of spiritual students who attend the school. That's who cares. And though this has basically just been a video about me talking about some hate, some really demeaning hate comments I've been getting, and believe it or not, I was actually planning on removing the restriction from my newer videos that I'm uploading. The restriction on comments. I was actually planning on doing it. You know, I was going to remove the restriction on comments so you can freely comment on my videos, and then I saw that one guy's comment, and then I decided it's not a good idea, because if people are sending me messages like that, it's going to be very tedious going and removing them from my videos. So I just decided, if you want to send me a request on any video, I mean, if you want to comment on any of my videos, just send me a request. If it has anything to do with the topic that I'm talking about, or it's nice, and it's nice and all that, I will accept it. But if it's mean or demeaning in any way, or it has nothing to do with whatever I'm talking about, such as your head's a Malteser and all that, then I will not be putting that. I will not be allowing that comment to be posted, because it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And you can leave a comment like that on a confectionery channel, my friend. But until next time, it's me, the Man. Until next time.